Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I know we just got done with Black Friday, well basically Black November, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that good stuff, but if you're still looking for something for maybe that pen enthusiast for Christmas, well, Olight is having a December sale. Runs between the 9th and the 15th, and this is definitely one of the items that will be on the sale. This is the new, where's it at? Right there. OPen 3. Now, I tell you what, of all these, we've seen a lot of the OPen minis, basically different colors and versions of the minis, but this is the first full size we've seen in a while, at least that I can remember. And I'm telling you what, I am digging this one over the OPen Pro a lot. And I'll tell you why here in a little bit. But, so what does the OPen 3 give us? Well, obviously you're going to get the pen, you get a charging cable, and you even get a refill. Now, it comes with a gel insert. The refill that I just showed you, that one is actually a ballpoint. Now, for me, to use this at work, I would have to switch to the ballpoint because, you know, being outside and being in a wetter environment, gel ink does tend to run, smear, that type of thing. So, you know, for official government documents, we're required to use ballpoint. So I would have to swap that out. And to do that, it's fairly simple. Just unscrew this guy right here. Now, it's kind of a snug fit. It's kind of pressure fit in there. So you do have to pull out just a little bit. And then when you're putting it back in, you have to push it in so it seats in there pretty well. Like I said, it's kind of pressure held in there. And screw your pen back in. Now, it is a bolt action pen. There's your bolt right there. Fairly snappy. But the big improvements to me are these guys right here. You've got an on-off switch there, and you have a selector switch right here. Your light is still in the clip like it was. As you can see, though, you've got two emitters rather than a single emitter. You still get the laser out the top, but this one also has the tip light, which is pretty darn cool as well. So we should be, let's see, let's do the center section first. Make sure, yep, I'm in the center section. There's your on-off switch right there. Press to turn it on. You get moonlight, which you're going to have 2 lumens, and then you press and hold to cycle through all the way up to high, which is going to give you 120 lumens. It goes 220, 60, 120. If we go back down to low, double press, and that's going to automatically jump to that 120. We'll switch back down. And that is with your selector switch. We'll turn that off for a minute. That's with your selector switch in the middle. Now, if we go down to the bottom, that's going to be your tip light. Press, and there you go. And you can write, if you're in a dark environment, you can write in the dark. That's pretty cool. Go back to your center mode for a second. We'll shut that off. We'll double press with it off, and you get a red light. And you get two levels of the red. You get 5 lumens for low, 10 lumens for high. Pretty cool. That's not it. Put it to the top, press, and there you get your laser. But you've got 2 different brightnesses of your laser as well. Let's see if you can tell. There, it shifted down. Oh, shifted back up. See it cycling through? You got 2 different levels for your laser. So that's pretty cool. Push on and off. And with red, I gotta go back to red for a minute. Double press for red. Now when your red is on, triple press, and you'll get an SOS mode in red. So why do I like this one a lot more than the OPen Pro? Well, one, you got the tip light. That's awesome. But if you remember, to actuate the light and the laser, it was on the bolt itself. And I found myself kind of turning the light on and off. You just press it up, press the bolt up, your light comes on, press and hold the bolt up, and your laser comes on. I found that I was bumping it and turning the light on a lot more than I really wanted to. So that's why. This one, not an issue. Not an issue. I'm not messing with the bolt. I'm not accidentally turning the light or the laser on with when I'm actuating the bolt. And that's why I really like that. To charge it, that's another difference. To charge it, it just pops open and your charging port is right there. If you remember, on the OPen Pro, you had to completely take it apart to get to your charging port. I like that option a lot better too. You know, I mean, there's pretty much same size, all that good stuff. Let's take a look at the weight on it. Get that tightened back up there. So, quick spec check. Overall, you're just over, should be just over 6 inches. Yeah, just over 6 inches long, 6 1/8 about right there. Let's see. Let's get a weight on it. We'll see what it weighs. See if there's any difference. And we'll start. Oh, that's milliliters. We don't want milliliters. There we go. So 1.2 ounces for the OPen 3. 1.2 for the OPen. And let's go back and do some grams for the folks. 34 grams. So there you go. Overall, I am definitely, I think the OPen 3 is a much improved version of the full-sized OPen. I really like what they've done with this one. The big one for me is the actuation. How to turn it on and off. Because like I said, I did find myself bumping the light on and stuff. And, you know, that's what they came up with originally. Right on. They went back, put some thought into it, and really designed a much better version, in my opinion. So, really appreciate Olight sending this one out. Like I said, their sale runs until the 15th. It's going on right now. So make sure to check it out. Like I said, if you've got that pen enthusiast that you need to get a Christmas present for, or maybe you just want something for yourself, you know, hey, go for it. $79, $79.99. Diamond and up, get 15% off. I'm guessing this is site-wide. Don't quote me on that. The communication was a little... I know it's this way for the pen. I believe it's this way for site. But we'll just talk about the pen for now. Diamond and above, get 15% off. Silver and between silver and diamond, you get 10% off. And then everybody else gets 5% off. So, there you go. Another opportunity to potentially find that last-minute gift for that person you've been struggling to find something for. So, huge shout out to Olight. Thank you so much for sending this out. Of course, thank you to you guys for coming in and checking the OPen 3 out with me. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.